Alrighty there, folks. It's time for the AEW Grand Slam and WWE releases review. So we watched the AEW Grand Slam there, folks. It's the first AEW show I've watched since All In, and it's the first Dynamite I've watched since before All In, because I didn't watch any of the build to that. What was the pay-per-view before that? I don't know. I don't know there, folks. But we watched it there. It was a big show from Arthur Ashe Stadium. Tony has a big heart-on for Arthur Ashe. Nobody gives a fuck. Who watches tennis? Who watches tennis? But the first match was Eddie Kingston, who has the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong open weight title. It's not just the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong title. It's the open weight title, folks. Versus Claudio Castagnoli with Wheeler Yuta for the ROH World title. I guess it was title for title there. Is anybody just ready to admit that, like, there was no difference between Cesaro and this Claudio Castagnoli? Like, WWE's treating him so bad. Oh, no. Vince will never let him be the world champion. It's not right. He's not getting any promo time. He's just doing the same shit with him in AEW. It's the same thing with Miro. I haven't seen this, but apparently they did another black cuckolding angle with Rusev / Miro, except this time in AEW. It's the same thing with Claudio or Cesaro or whatever the fuck you want to call him. He comes in, has a mid-card match or a low-card match that's one of the best matches of the night. He has no character, he has no personality, he has no promo, and that's it. That's what he does. And I really like Claudio Castagnoli. I really like Cesaro. I think he's one of the best wrestlers of the last 10 years. He's had some of the most standout matches to me, matches where I went, wow, didn't expect it to be that good. And once again, this match is pretty good. Like, it's a really good match. That's what Cesaro does, or Claudio does. But it's for these two worthless fucking titles. How many fucking titles must there be? I don't get it. I don't get why continue to have Ring of Honor as a company. Why you have a Ring of Honor World Champion, a TV champion without a TV deal. I don't get it. Eddie Kingston, also this New Japan title, it's not even like the real New Japan. It's a fucking open weight strong title. Why? They're worthless. And it's like this big moment. I was surprised, actually, that Eddie Kingston won, because, so I was about to say with Eddie Kingston, he doesn't really do jack shit. Doesn't really do anything. It's kind of worthless there, is Eddie Kingston. He's old. They haven't really given him a lot of TV time or anything in, like, years. If at least it feels like to me. Maybe they've been building him. I haven't been watching. I've just kind of been burned by this company. CM Punk getting fired. Yeah, CM Punk's a faggot, and I don't really like him anymore. But when I was a kid, I really marked out hard for him, and I had an investment in him. And, he's gone, and, Brian's going to be retiring soon. And it just feels like they didn't make the most of the opportunities that they've had, and it feels like the company is over the hill. But the match was pretty fucking good. Eddie Kingston won, which I was surprised about. But is it really this epic moment for him in New York? Because he didn't win the actual world title in New York. He won a fraudulent fucking Mickey Mouse bullshit belt. But it was a good match, okay? It was like a 4-star match. It was pretty fun. Took a little bit for me to get into it, but then I was into it after the first few minutes. Then we get some weird fucking retarded storyline of Roderick Strong in the hospital. Can we just fire Roderick Strong? Has he ever actually done anything good? I've never seen it. And it's just this corny ass shit. He's in a neck brace in a hospital. And this best friend storyline with Adam Cole. I think Adam Cole should be thrown into a fucking wood chipper. Moving along, we had there was Luchasaurus and Christian were backstage. Anyway, then Sammy Guevara versus Chris Jericho happened. Can we fire them both? Like, it's Sammy Guevara, guys. He's one of the pillars of the company. Let's have him lose to a 65-year-old bloated Jericho. Jericho's looking haggard. He's looking weathered in there. It's time to hang it up, my dude. Judas in the retirement home. Whoa. Judas in the retirement home. Like, Guevara sucks. I've always hated him. Don Callis is now going to be with Sammy Guevara. Maybe he'll be able to talk for him and make me care. I don't know. We've got, what else here? John Moxley versus Ray Phoenix. I guess Moxley was concussed, is all fucked up, sawdusted and quabbed. The finish was all weird. It was all botched. The referee stopped counting for no reason. I think Moxley said to him, I'm sawdusted and it's over. My career is over, thank God. We don't have to see Moxley anymore. Moxley, the alcoholic fucking retard who hurts himself on a daily basis for fun. I don't know, man. Ray Phoenix won. Good for him, but I really like Phoenix and Pentagon, but they've never done jack shit with them in AEW. And the only reason I like them is because of Lucha Underground and more. Oh, and actually, you know what? They had a good run in Impact as well when they were feuding with LAX. But doesn't matter. No one cares. Then we had what? Oh, Saraya versus Toni Storm. I fast-forwarded to the finish. There was this weird Toni Storm doing a Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, I love you on a Bronco Buster or tush or push or I don't know what you call it spot where she propels her asshole into the other woman's face on the exposed steel. Would this really have ended Paige's career? No. It's kind of a lame spot. I would have preferred like a steel chair around the neck or something a bit more. I don't know. I guess we're supposed to play pretend. Match was not very good, even though I skipped it. I don't know. Maybe it was good. Saraya won, which sucks because I don't like to look at her. She ruined her body and her face and her life with porn, doing drugs, plastic surgery. And she looks unrecognizable from how she looked 10 years ago. And it's not aging's fault. It's her fucking fault. And I don't know. I just don't really think she should be promoted to kids or to anybody. She's a fucking mess. And I don't know. I didn't really like giving her her moment at All In because she fucking sucks. MJF had a Bret Hart parody video, which was kind of funny there. That was something, I guess. The kid sounded retarded in it, which is Maxwell. Then the main event was MJF versus Samoa Joe. It was a decent match. I don't think it was as good as CM Punk versus Samoa Joe from All In. It's just another one of these matches where you just know Joe isn't winning. And so even though he looks like a threat in the match and it's Samoa Joe and it's cool, you're like, fuck. You know he's not winning. It was good. MJF won. Adam Cole fucked up his ankle jumping off there or whatever. I don't know. I really don't care about AEW at this point. Let's see if they can do something to hook me back in. I'll give them a chance again next week. The following people were fired from WWE. Mustafa Ali, good riddance, fuck you. Dolph Ziggler, good riddance, should have left 10 years ago. Shelton Benjamin was fired. He was only there to rub Brock Lesnar's penis. Alea, I don't even know who that was. Elias was fired. Thank God. Thank God. I don't know what the fucking boner was with the walk with Elias for fucking a million years. Emma was fired. Who cares? It's the evolution. Rick Boogs was fired. Thank God. Get him off the TV. Riddick Moss was fired. I can't even believe he still worked there. Top Dollar. Somebody I didn't even know existed. Quincy. Who the fuck is Quincy Elliott? I'm not even. Bryson Montana. Mace and Mansoor were fired. Well, Mace and what's his name? Shanky were fired. Shanky. What a loss, folks. I'm going to be real sad that there's no more Shanky classics or Mace classics in our future. It's tough. Mansoor fired and Mustafa Ali makes me laugh. Saudis felted. Fuck them. He never showed any promise or any character or anything. Other bums, Daniel MacArthur, Yulisa Leon, Kevin Cortez, Alexis Gray.